friends, welcome back to Tasty Tidbits with Tawn. Today I'm going to feature Pampered Chef's Guacamole Dip Mix. This is my first time trying it. I am not an expert in any way at making guacamole, but I thought I love guacamole. I am always getting it at the restaurant, and now that Pampered Chef has one that I can make at home, it's got to be less expensive than buying it at the store. So today we're going to start first off with our cutting boards. Pampered Chef has some great cutting board options for you, and here are some of them. These cutting boards are all dishwasher safe. They are reversible. You're able to do one side or the other, and they have non-stick edges so that the cutting board does not move around on the counter while you're using them. This is our bar board size, perfect for, I don't know, whatever you need for your bar needs. Maybe you need to slice up some lime to put on a drink. Maybe you want to just slice up some strawberries for something. Anything that's tiny you could use the bar board for. We've got a medium-sized board, which is the one that I'm probably going to use today. And then we have a large grooved cutting board, so that if you're cutting something that's a little juicy and you don't want those juices running on the cabinet, it has this grooved edge on one side to catch those juices, and then it's completely flat on the other side. So let's get started. I've got two ripe avocados here, and I'm going to use a paring knife to cut through halfway on each side, all the way around. Get them to open up, and then I'm going to use the paring knife to kind of wedge under there and get the pit out. There we go. Do a second one because I need a little bit of dip to share with my friends. Same thing, go halfway through, open her up, use the paring knife to wedge out the pit. There we go. All right, and we're gonna save those pits for later because I learned a little trick from some friends about how to keep the guacamole fresh if I'm not gonna use it immediately. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get these out of here. Should be able to just squeeze them right out. Yep. I'm gonna use the manual food processor to mix up the guacamole. So this item is dishwasher safe, as a lot of our products are. It has some very sharp blades that go inside, and I'm going to put the avocado in there. Ooh. We do have an avocado tool, but I do not own it yet, so that probably would make this a little easier than what I'm doing. Don't want that skin in there. Come on. All right, so this is the great thing about live video. We are pampered, not perfect, so I am still gonna get this off of here and get it into, there we go, the manual food processor. Almost everything on the manual food processor is dishwasher safe except the very top part, and that you can just rinse off and it'll be fine. All right, there's gotta be an easier way. So my apologies for not being an avocado expert. Like I said, this is my first time doing this. There we go. That's easier. Might as well get a little bit messy in the kitchen, right? All right, and then my last half to go in. Just gonna peel that off. There we go. If you have an easier way to get these out, please let me know. All right, let me rinse my hands real quick. Okay, sorry about that. Now, we're gonna put the lid on, and this just releases with a little button here on the top. And then we set it on here in the center, put it on, and then you're just gonna push down to chop up those avocados. Of course, the more that you chop, the finer things are gonna be. Now that we've got it a little bit chopped, I'm going to go ahead, give it a quick stir, and I'm gonna go ahead and add in our guacamole mix. This is our adjustable measuring spoon. It comes in a set of 2. I believe I have the other one right here. Yeah. So there's a tablespoon sized one and a teaspoon sized one. And we're gonna need 2 tablespoons because it's 1 tablespoon of guacamole mix for each avocado. So I'm gonna make sure it's set to tablespoon. Go ahead and put it in. There's 1 and 2. And as you can see, there is lots of mix in here to make lots of guacamole. All right, let's put this back on. All right, and here we go. This is a great stress reliever too. If you've had a rough day, making some guacamole might just be your thing to relieve some stress. And I like mine not super chunky. I'd rather have more of a smooth dip than a chunky. All right, let's see where we're at. It's getting there. It's getting there. Probably should have cut those avocados up a little bit more before tossing them in there. They are not quite as ripe as maybe some people would like them. So I'm going to give them a little extra help. And then we'll do a little more. Whoops, I must not have got on center. There you go, you got to line it up first. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna take out my blade and I'm gonna use my skinny scraper, scrape it off. This part is dishwasher safe. I'm just gonna set it over in the sink for now. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of lime juice. I like my guacamole with some lime. Just a little bit. And then a trick that I was told was that if you put the avocado pits back in with the guacamole, it will keep it fresher longer. So I'm gonna give that a try because I'm not gonna be using that until this afternoon. So back in with the avocado pits. Just gonna stick them down in there. Great. And then this manual food processor is also a storage container because it comes with a lid. So you can just put the lid on top there. And then I can stick it in the fridge until we're ready to use it. Thanks so much for joining us today.